noin. Sitten kun vielä saa ton toimiin tosta noin. Joo. Sitten kun vielä pääsee itsekin tohon käsiksi, no. Joo. Eli viimeksi tuli se Mordin loyalty tehtävää ja nyt olisi Grant, joten mä rupesin miettimään sitä, että ja kaikkea mulla on, kun ei mulla ihan hirveästi Rite of Passage sitten no, Reaper, IFF. Sen jälkeen mä menen ton Talin jutun. Ja sitten tulee Legionin tehtävä ja näin. Vähän volumea.
Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots.
Älä nyt sano, että mun pitää mennä erikseen ottaa toi gruntti tähän.
This world is nearly destroyed, and for the most part, the Krogan have done it to themselves.
Some devastation post-Genophage, but much existed when Solarians first made contact. Krogan had bombed selves back to a primitive state.
We were driven from our world, but the Krogan are wasting theirs. Perhaps they must lose it to realize what they had.
Go away, human. Watch it, human. Go away, human. We are discussing how your eyes straight ahead.
Eli täytyy varmaan sitten mennä hakemaan toi Grant. No, juostaa vähän ympyrää sitten. Taas tosta no Heinillä ei oo menty taas vissiin vähän aikaa. On kyllä menty Heinilläkin vähän aikaa. No Jackillä ei menty vähän aikaa. Mä voisin tähän kokeilla jotain muuta. En tiedä, haluanko mä kokeilla tota. Ehkä Mordin voisi olla ihan ok kans, kun ollaan Kroganeitten kotimaailmassa, tai sitten toi Garrus. Pääsee nyt puhuun sillä shamanilla.
Citadel has these huge arms. Millions of people live there. Why do you care so much? You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic. They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
I don't care what this idiot says. Grunt has the right to be here.
There's some fire, and from an alien. Oh, the shame this heaps on those who whine like pups. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krant stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
We stand with Grunt, as shipmates and comrades.
Shipmates are not the same thing. But I grant you aliens your simple interpretation. Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie. You dare. I like this human. He understands. I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere. You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere. Will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Mennä sitten.
Excellent.
Tappamaan vähän vihuja ja aloittaa Rite of Passage. No okei, mä otan nyt kuitenkin ton kärryksen. Joo, mä jätän noin 8 pistettä tolle, koska tulee se. Ja mä kokeilen itse ekaa kertaa kollektoriassalta. Katsotaan miten tää menee.
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars in the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials. What will happen? Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Joo, eli tohon sitten. Taas
Get started, Shepard.
Mites tää toimii? Okei. Pellitään näitten kreditit ensin.
The Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Älä hoputa. Okei.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Se nyt on.
I'm ready.
Joo, eli tässä tulee värräneitä ensimmäisenä. Veivejä. Eri puolelta tulee eri vihoja.
There. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Siinäkö oli nyt mukaan eka veivi vaan? No ei kyllä heitä, tulee lisää.
On the ground, now!
No eka veivi nyt on ihan helppo vielä.
They'll all die.
Tekään mikään hassun pitää ottaa kollektoria sotte. Paljon mulla on 8, mikäköhän maksimi?
Here they come. I'm ready.
Oho, vaikuttaa vähän leipältä.
Worthless. Never saw me coming. Now you'll cry. There.
No, viekö niitä tulloo?
Ready for another round, Shepard.
Okei.
Tag the keystone.
No mä käyn katsomaan tän tästä.
We need to trigger the keystone to continue the rites.
Kaamee hoputtamaan toi grantti.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Nyt tulee noita ihmeytököitä.
Come to your death.
We've been spotted. And stay down.
Kestää vähän enemmän.
Custom shot ready.
Impact shot.
Jaa. Tuo ei vaihtakaan puolta.
Custom shot ready.
Oho. Siinä ei vissi sitten liian kasvuollista taas.
Hostile! This should slow him down.
Nää tykkää räjähtää aina.
Alpha put them down.
Udit vaan tuntuu loppuvan niihin nopeasti tästä haulikosta, jos latailee tuota. Oliks ne nyt siinä? Ei ollut.
Trigger the keystone to continue the rite.
Ok. Sitten tulee kolmas veivi.
All Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival. Feel that? Everything is shaking.
Älä nyt sano, että nyt tulee sitten. Joo, okei, nyt tulee Treshermaa. Nyt otetaan heavy weapon käyttöön. Jaha, peli läpi tänään. Toivottavasti. Ei tässä nyt silleen ennäs hirveästi tekemistä. Tässä on tämä Grantin toi loyalty. Tässä pitää joko selvitä tai sitten... Joko selvitä tai sitten... Maan tappaa ja mehän tapetaan. Treshermaa. Ei toi nyt oikeastaan niin pahaa, että Treshermaa kunhan vaan väistää noin... Mitä se yriöö tuolta? Just toi. Tän tehtävän jälkeen mä menen Reaper-ajaa tälle. Oho. Mä koitan vaihtaa haulista kallimatta sen. Muuten. Oho. Mä ajattelin, että siinä on tommonen radius, minkä se, kun se ampuu hupsista keikkaa. Toivottavasti se ei aloita ihan kokonaan alusta.
Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival.
Noniin.
Feel that? Everything is shaking.
Toinen yritys, I am ready, come on. Kyllä. Mä osaan odottaa sitä, mä luulin, että mä väistin sen, mutta mä sitten näköjään väistänytkään. Mennään vielä tällä. Joo. Joo, se on aika iso toi. Oh. Ei vitsi.
Hostile engage.
Nouses nyt sieltä. Oho. Ärsyttääkö niille jää noin milli HP? No, tää oli silleen semmin lyhyt tämä Rite of Passage.
Good. I want more.
Ei kun niin tästä tulee vielä tää yksi tyyppi, kun se tykkää yhtään, kun toi on klooni.
And to rot down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Urdnot Rex was the last.
My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord of Kier.
Come on, Uveng. You want to try killing him? Give it your best shot.
Not yet. This deserves consideration.
Why? I'm not getting any more natural.
You are powerful. You are a mistake. But your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
Mistake.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name. But now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship. But you'd be clan in name.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Urdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditionalist support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
If I know Grunt, your answer's coming at muzzle velocity.
You do know Grunt. This Varen is dead.
We've been spotted.
Shotgun? Nice.
Pitää
Get
varmaan.
ready for close combat.
I'll put them down.
I'll take the shot. Scratch one.
Mistä jää yksi
Felt that one.
Mä en tiedä osuuks toi kenenkään.
I'll put them down.
Ei huono tää kollektori.
Krogan incoming.
Toi on oikeesti pitää vaan tarvii tappaa, ei ketään muu. Laita toi helvetin haulikko.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Eikö se ollutko?
Break his meat. Let's signal at the
Aha, oli se
keystone to
siinä.
get out of here and leave him to rot.
Mä jo aattelin. No siinä oli Grantin loyalty mission, se on semmonen. Sitten varmaan Reaper EFF.
You have passed lost the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
I should go.
I'll take it.
Joo. Minäs vielä moikkaamaan Uncle Rexia ennen kuin mä lähden täältä pois. Kaikki puhuu tosta. Rex oli viimeisin joo, joka otti Thresher Mawn.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me. You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
Joo, ei tällä noista puhunut. Eikä se lähde mukaan, kun mä sanoisin.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could, but I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Sitten lähtee pois.
Barely survived the Maw during my reign. Guess that human's got a quad. Then let's end this.
Näin, mä ihan väärään suuntaan.
We're willing to consider new directions. That's what makes it.
Tänne päin se piti mennä. Reaper EFF:llä on se viimeinen skuas meitä.
In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced
Solarians too. Little bastards that are so smart.
Kaikki keskeyttää kaikkien puheen. Siellä on Legion siellä. Reaper EFF:llä.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Selvä homma. Onkos Jokerilla jotain kommentoitavaa asiaa äskeisestä?
You know, Commander, I'm not real broke up that Rex isn't coming. I'm good with our current amount of headbutting. I'd say we're at headbutting capacity.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Okei. Okay.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Sillä muuta ollut tohon. Niin vois varmaan tietty mennä moikkaan vielä Granttiin. Se haluaa taas kiitellä. Vai onko sulla vielä jotain?
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Lyhyitä kommentteja vaan. Mennään väärään suuntaan ja Grant oli täällä päin.
Urdnot Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand. Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Nothing else I can think of. I'm no tech. Enjoy what you got.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Selvä. Selvähän se, eiköhän mennä joo sitten. Mulla on aika lailla... No vois vielä vilkaista tämän päivityksen jätetty alukseen. Tai ei alukseen, vaan niinku kaikkeen muuhunkin. Onko täällä mitään? Onks mulla vielä resursseja näihin? Nää on hommattu. Toi on armorin halu. Ammo kelpaa. Mä en tee tästä asiasta yhtään. Cryo-cluster. Tää on vaan ärsyttävää, kun tää menee aina pois tästä meidän. Oho, sinne loppu joo noin. Täytyy ehkä mainaa vielä lisää. Joo. No, mainannut voi hoitaa taas off-streamissa, eiköhän mennä vaan sitten Reaper IFF hakemaan. Reaper IFFn jälkeen Talin öskö. Eli tää oli se 37 miljoonaa vuotta vanha Reaper. Joka vaan. Tohon suut. Joka vaan hengaa täällä. Kuumotukset alkaa. Joo, se on nyt lojaali. Otetaan se tähän ja... Otetaan nyt vaikka sitten... Joo.
With all the chop, Joker.
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Gap.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's mass effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
Noniin.
Smells bad. There's blood, but something's wrong with it.
Ei pitänyt suojaa mennä, kun avata saa. Kaikki massit mukaan vaan.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
Tää nyt on vielä ihmisten alusta, joo.
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Eli tää Reaper-alus on vanhasta sodasta, vanha sykli.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
As curious as I am about the Reapers, I'd rather not be trapped inside one.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Ja sitten Reaper-aluksella. No niin.
What a mess. Anyone else hungry?
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's...
Eyes up front.
Joo.
I am
There are high-pressure tanks by the hut.
Tulkaa. Mä en tiedä, niinku nää hasket on niin paljon kriimimpiä kuin niinku missään muussa Mass Effectissä. Ykkösessä ne on heikkoja ja kolmosessa ne on
Geth made these husk things.
Got one. Combat drone ready. They're all mine.
I'll take them.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, this ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
Niin. Sen täytyy olla aina tämmöstä, miksei vaan joskus vaikka voi.
Sniper! Shooter is good. Good enough they should come out of hiding.
can use this.
Hetkinen, toi kivääri on kyllä helvetin hyvä. Ja joo, tuon toi snipu nyt jossain, se on se meidän squad spoiler.
Hostile spotted.
Ei noita taas, voi perse.
Too late. Now you're dead. Nothing can hurt me.
Taas. Nyt on huono paikka ja kyllä jumiin. Ups. Kuoltiin sit samaan aikaan. No niin. Oi.
Third day with this headache. You'd think
Väärään
Chandana
suuntaan
would let
menossa.
me have a few hours off. God damn.
Now what's this?
Niin mä en tosiaan saa tota snipua. Olisiko heavy pistooli ehkä paremmin?
Watch your right.
Noniin, tuus nyt sieltä. Okei. Mähän kuolen tässä niinku ihan heti.
Should have run. Now you'll fry.
Mitä toi tali tekee tuolla?
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
See how the room is arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
That doesn't seem right. No one in their right mind would want this.
You heard the logs. They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated. How about we all take a step back from the weird alien impaling devices?
I was just looking. I wasn't going to touch them.
This looks interesting.
Eli siis mihin suuntaan?
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get. Not until it was too late.
Tohon
The
suuntaan.
god's mind is gone, but it still dreams. He knows now. He's tuned in on our dream. If I close my eyes, I can feel him. I can feel every one of us.
Vitsi, noin kun ne on aina kameran takana piilossa noin.
Shepard Commander.
Shepard Commander.
Just talk. Since it knows you, tell it I don't need its help.
Shouldn't be able to talk.
Täällä ei tosiaan taida olla kollektoreita yhtä, täällä on vaan haskeja ja kioneja. Joo, siis pelannut peliä monta kertaa edelleenkin niin läpi, mutta silti tää on jotenkin niin kuumottavaa meistä. Aina ollut jää jumiin. High groundi much better. Ai niinku tuolla on noi... Niinku mä en ymmärrä, jos toi... Mä yritän väistää, mutta...
They should soften them up.
Siihen ei vaan niinku... Ei noikaan ees osu tohon voi... Tuu nyt sieltä oikeesti.
Hostiles!
No niin. Haulikko kouraa kaksi. Niin tossa olisi ollut tommonen räjähtävä sydän.
Trouble! Too
Otetaan pistooli vaan. Joo. Onks täällä enempää kuteja? Aina voi hakea tosta lisää tosta lössöstä. Hetkinen, alaspäin. Mä en tiedä mitä tuolta tullaan, että kun mä menen tohon.
On the move.
Mikä tommonen?
They've got heavies.
Nothing faster than step on the pond.
Yeah. Quick. Moving to it. Taking cover.
Override your full protection. Right.
Got it. One more. Hitting cover.
Gruntti, miksi sä pysynyt cover suojassa?
I'll take it.
Ei toi ei ollut vissiin vielä pahin, tulee vissiin useampi tossa. Tässä kohtaa.
Get ready to fight.
On the ground.
I'm hacking that one.
I got it.
Mä en tiedä meneekö noin edes kohteeseen ihan kokonaan.
On the ground now.
I'll take them.
Okei. Se jäi 1 HP ilmeisesti. Vieläkin.
Nothing faster than Jatiga Bang Pong.
Sitten haluan jäädä tähän kohtaan jumiin. Kas tänne näin.
On my way.
Vähän perääntyä taas.
Too late! Now he's dead! Right.
I'm hacking that one.
Tää on tiumissa siinä, että se on hyvä näin.
Trouble to the right.
Tää on lisää näin.
Deploying combat drone.
Teidän aika meni jo, hei.
Destroying the Mass Effect core should be simple enough.
Then the ship gets squished. Make sure we're gone.
Siinä on se IFF.
That it?
So the Cerberus team did recover it. But where are they now? Get ready to fight.
Ei tää on vaan... Täytyy puolustaa itsensä ottaa, että toi aukee toi...
I'll put them down.
One down.
Totta kai se räjähtää.
Trouble behind.
I'll put them down.
Joo, siinä oli toi Abomination vieressä semmoinen taju. Jaha. Vie pari osumaa, yksi ehkä täyslataus.
Behind us. Well, good girl.
On the target.
Aukeisko se jo? Sitten menee tämä Reaper-alus kyllä lähtee.
Shepard, that Geth's still here. Want it for target practice?
Leave it there. You know what they are. If it gets into Normandy's computers.
You said it yourself. No one's ever found one intact.
That's true, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk, Shepard.
There's no time to debate it, Tally. Come on.
Ja otetaan se mukaan.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock. We're clear. Go.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
Voihan se joo, mutta...
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. It is important we test it thoroughly before attempting the Omega-4 relay. It will take some time to properly integrate it with our own systems.
Nyt alkaa niin sanottu näkymätön kello tässä pelissä.
Are we talking hours or days?
Impossible to say. The technology is complex. The crew will begin work immediately.
Okay. Until then, we keep building our team.
I'll let you know when the IFF is ready for shakedown.
Pystyn meneen 2 loyalty-tehtävää. Ainakin. Mistäs toi neuralla kysy? Accept. Okay. Sitten mennään juttelemaan meidän uudelle vieraalle. Niin, mä pystyn tekemään tosiaan 2 loyalty-tehtävää ainakin ja... Teekö tuolla? Kun nyt on alkanut se näkymätön kello. Mä pystyn tietenkin tekemään muitakin tehtäviä, mutta siihen liittyy sitten riskejä. Ei vitti vielä sano yhtään mitään, mutta nyt mennään jutteleen tolle.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Yes.
Both.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Yes. No ei, sä oot tutkinut kaikki.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Then I only need to know what to call you.
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Legion.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
Kättä päälle vaan. Uusi tiimiläinen.
We anticipate the exchange of data.
Jatketaan juttu, jos sillä on jotain.
Shepard Commander.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it?
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
Do Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus. From a single point of view in autocracies, by codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
Kun nää vaihtelee nää.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Yes.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTLCom system to download relevant data.
EDI, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
Ei mulla ole oikein resursseja näihin kaikkiin. $25 maksaa toi. Tämän mä halusin joo. Tää ei oo ihan sama kuin se yksi, mikä sen nimi oli. Se oli kyllä paljon paremmin, mutta... Joo. Legion.
The commander's put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Okay.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Sitten me voitais mennä se Talin loyalty-tehtävään. Mä otan sinne tarkoituksella ton Legionin, koska siellä on niin paljon mielenkiintoista keskustelua, kun sinne vieto. Onks näillä yhtään mitään?
Shepard.
Käydään vähän läpi
näitä. Check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its
on
purpose
kyllä
is to
nyt taas.
punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Kissa on joku raahannut ruokakuppissa tohon mun viereen näköjään.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Kyllä, kyllä.
Hey, Shepard. Zaid's strolling around like he owns the place. But he seems a little confused. 20 years of seeking revenge, and now it's over. I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going?
Hupsista.
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Urashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a work in progress.
Käyväs vielä on joitain Kai vois käydä vähän kattelemassa noi kuulumiset. Grantti me kyllä käytiin jo, et sillä tuskin on mitään, mutta... Aina käytetty vilkasta.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
Don't wear yourself out on someone else's memories. We've got our own bad guys to fight.
Your enemies are my enemies. We'll shove the Collector's claws where a dark sun can't shine. And they will deserve it. I won't disrespect their strengths by doing less than the worst to them.
That's the kind of thinking that will save a galaxy.
You make it possible, Shepard. You're my battle master. You give me purpose. That's what makes Krogan feared soldiers, and not animals. Lead well, Shepard. You have my respect.
Jei. En ole muuten käynyt juttelemassa näillä. Onko näillä mitään?
What has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition. What can we do for you, Commander?
Ei oo mitään. Okei. Okay.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Talilla ei oo mitään muuta kuin se on vielä sen lojalta. Se on vasta sitten sen jälkeen ja se on seuraavaksi sitten listalla mennä tekemään.
Hey.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
You got what you want, Jack. We'll keep this business. No problem.
Yeah. No problem.
Joo. Se vois tehdä ton romanssijutun Jackin kanssa, mutta... Kyllä se on Talikenen kanssa tässä pelissä nyt, että se romanssi tulee tehty. Saedilla mitään.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. I appreciate what you did down there. Might not seem like it, but you did the right thing. Killing Vito solves a lot of problems, and not just my own. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Jep. Mortinilla oli kans. Mähän unohdin kokonaan sen tyypin. Pikku liskoäijä. Mä vielä siltä kattoon kuulumiset ja sitten mennään Talin sellaisen oikeudenkäynti.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Talk later, okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy, but I trust your judgment, Commander.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Joo, Talin jälkeen tulee Legionin toi loyalty-tehtävä. Jep. Eli tämä nyt. The Migrant Fleet. Totta kai Legion sinne, koska se saa hauskoja keskustelujuttuja. Otas vielä toi tosta noin. Joo, ja sulle säästetään kyllä ihan tuohon energia. Tää ei ole pahempi tää Collector Assault Rifle. Ehkä mä otan ton pois. Taas. Tästä on vielä parempi versio videosta. Ainakin mun mielestä oli. Se on kyllä hito hyvä.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Mä ei hirveän hyvin ota vastaan tätä. Noin.
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco.
You're defending your ship. I respect that. But don't try to intimidate me, Captain.
Or what?
Or I take off this mask and breathe germs all over your nice, clean ship.
I'm letting you aboard as a favor to Tali. The gate is too much. Leave it on your ship.
This is your ship and I'm a guest. But Legion is part of my team. Unless you want to shoot me, we're both coming aboard.
Or I could kick you both off. No one here likes Geth or Cerberus. I can't guarantee your safety.
I can guide them away from the more militant elements of the crew.
There are a lot more militants these days, Talizora. And given the charges against you, it's only getting worse.
What do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Good luck.
You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
The captain let it get onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
Juu, ei noin ihan hirveästi ei tykkää tästä. Että on Geth aluksella.
Talizora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Tääkin on tuttu ääninäyttelijä, kyllä en muista nimeä.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Tulee varmaan kohta objection hearsay.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Talizora vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Security. A Geth is present in the courtroom. Does Talizora think to affect this hearing with threats?
Captain Donna allowed the Geth aboard. Do you intend to second-guess the Raya's captain, Admiral Chorus?
Objection withdrawn.
Tää Admiral Chorus on kans tärkeä hahmo. Mass Effect 3.
Your crewmember Talizora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Talizora vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Talizora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause.
Onko tää nyt loppu? Ei oo ihan vielä loppu. Pari tehtävää. Tämä, sitten on vielä yksi, ja sitten on.
The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed.
Siis ei mun ole pakko mennä siihen lopputehtävään ihan heti, mutta mä piti kertoa sitä. Mut suosittelen, että menee siihen lopputehtävään saman tien, kun se tulee katsiin.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Joo, mennäs vielä juttelee näille tyypeille. Täällä on muutama tuttukin.
Loyalty to the...
Kalriger.
Shepard, Talizora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, ma'am. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard was here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that.
Viitor
I hope
sieltä
you didn't
alusta
really do
ihan
what they
ekasta
said you
tehtävästä.
did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Toi äskönen ja tämä Viitor, niin ne on tärkeitä tolle tähän triaaliin, oikeudenkäyntiin.
Tally could use some friends right now.
Et ne on
Would you
elossa
be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
And what a wonderful specimen this is. Geth's shell over standard mech interior. Or did you convince a Geth to work with you?
You didn't say much during the opening statements, Admiral.
There wasn't much to say. This trial is a waste of time.
It matters a great deal to me.
If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause.
No thanks. I don't want to buy
no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me.
En mä tee tätä siksi, että olisi paljon seuraajia, vaan ihan huipuksi.
Not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are
Niitä
in the
tulee, jos
minority.
tulee.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Salchorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zal Chorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali'Zorah is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali'Zorah. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Geth behavioral changes from hacking only last until programs are restored from archival copy. We judge this plan unsound, Creator Admiral.
For once, Legion, we agree.
We shall see, marvelous machine. We shall see.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Tali'Zorah arrived with a Geth. What more proof did the Admiral need?
Siellä puhutaan paskaa seläntäkönä näköisesti.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Hangerls greatly respects both you and Tali'Zorah for stopping Saren. Admiral Chorus sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
The Geth situation isn't as simple as you think. Not all of them worship the Reavers.
I don't think the other admirals would care about that. They want the homeworld back, and they want all Geth destroyed.
Shala, don't you want to see us retake the homeworld?
I don't think we can, Tali. But it may not be about what I think.
Mass Effect 3 tuleekin sitten sota Guardianeilla ja Gethillä.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid.
Siitä sitten vähän myöhemmin.
He was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Rael was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Rael was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Joo. Taisin mennä sekaisin, mitä mä olen kysynyt.
Tali.
Ei väliä sillä.
I'm glad Admiral Ron got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tali's in good hands.
Sorry if I came on too strong.
Not for me, Shepard. Admiral Corris needs to know that not everything in the universe backs down when he snaps at it.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Ei jaksa nyt tietää ihan hirveästi. Vielä tää ja sitten mennään hakemaan niitä todisteita.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Joo, ja sitten sille alukselle Aleraille keräämään todisteita Talin tuohon oikeudenkäyntiin, että se on ihan syytön se. Eikä oo vaan mitään hierseitä.
The captain let her get onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
Onko mä mennä oikein?
Is that really a Geth, Talizora? The guards at the docking bay said...
Don't worry, it's under our
Objection
control.
hearsay.
With luck,
Niin,
it will
nää on
help
kyllä
us
vaan
retake
tämmösiä
the Alarai.
If you say so.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Jop. Tähän oikeudenkäyntiin tosiaan on se Viithor ja sitten se yksi tyyppi, mikä nimeä en muista, mutta se on kans... On tärkeää, että ne on elossa, niin sitten oikeudenkäynti helpottuu, tai sitten voi mennä noilla Renegade tai noilla speed checkeillä. Jaha. Toi.
Enemy disabled. Unhired. Distance shot effective.
Deploy combat drone.
Targeting order process.
Can't reach the target.
Ja nämä asiat, mitkä tässä on nyt menossa, niin ne vaikuttaa siis matkasta 3. Saa puhdistettua ton talin nimi. Että se ei jousi. Sitä ei karkoteta siis.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Eihän noin pääse, kun on punaisten takana.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
selviää sitten ihan kohta. Jos mä saan selvitettyä nää hakkeroinnit kanssa ensin.
This is valuable.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Contact below.
Onks tää tästä samalta?
Combat drone ready. Got you. I'll take it.
Initiating system attack. Acknowledge.
Hunterit. No wow. Täällä on kyllä näitä.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
If your people feel that way, why haven't they prepared for war?
Just like that? Can you imagine the complexities of taking your entire society into war? And too many people are afraid, or comfortable, or guilt-ridden over whether we were cruel to the Geth. So we've done nothing. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Tali on vähän mad, mutta ymmärrän.
Under fire. Attacking target.
Got you.
Ready for next target.
Jaha, sanoinko mä Talille, että se kuolee.
Target eliminated.
Mahtaako näitä tulla loputtomiin vai eipä se mitään?
One down. Override the surrender point.
Target contact.
Siellä on toi ruumis, se Talin isä. Tää on nää eikä tosta kurittäytyy sun muuta.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerel and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Ei jaksa nyt noita. Niitä on hirveesti. Tämä. Oho. Nyt meinaa kyllä rippaa.
Hostiles eliminated.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Play the recording.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Niin, tässä on myös näkymättömiä pisteitä, ne liittyy Mass Effect 3. Tästä saa 1 pisteen, kun me saa antaa Tali, että se on syytön.
We need to face facts. There has been no word.
Päätöksiä, niin.
Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
It's only been a few hours.
2 pisteen saa ton Legionin tosta loyalty-tehtävästä, ja sit Mass Effect 3 oli se. No niin, ja sitten...
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Mä en saa noita, mutta mä en tarvioida, kun on toi. Nää on nää speech checkit kanssa. Nää voi kans saada ton niinku syyttömäksi. Toikin saa sen syyttömäksi. Mutta sitten... Tämä saa sen syyttömäksi. Mut sitten menetetään ton loyalty ja toi on paras vaihtoehto, minkä mä ottaisin muutenkin.
Look at them. All of you. They don't care about Tali. All they care about is their war with the Geth. Tali risked her life for all of you. On Haestrom, hell, on the Citadel when she stopped Saren. She deserves better than this.
If Commander Shepard has no new evidence, I suggest we render judgment.
Wait! Shepard is right! Tali saved me. She doesn't deserve to be exiled.
Damn straight. Tally's done more for this fleet than you assholes ever will.
You're
pissing on everything I fought for, everything Tali fought for. So if you exile her, you might as well do the same to me.
Me too.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This might be useful.
Niin joo. Oho. Koitan kyllä jaksaa pelata tän pelin läpi, mutta... Hohojaa, se on jo. Kyllä.
Commander, Legion would like to talk with you.
Joo, selvä. Minä puhun Legionille, sit me mennään tai Tali ensin, sit Legion.
We've got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
Se puhutaan paskaa selän takana. Pitäisköhän heittää ulos?
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Ei sillä paljon mitään. No niin. Eli mennään jutteleen Tali. Sitten Legion. Sitten mennään Legionin loyalty-tehtävä ja sitten on se sitten triggeröityy se viimeinen osio. Sitten mulla jää noin DLC, että mä jätän ne varmasti ensi kertaa. Tähän suuntaan.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Sillä jotain muuta juteltavaa.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Niin, mulla tosiaan ei ollut... Tossa on noi Paragon ja Renegade-mittarit. Ne ei vissiin ole ihan tuolla. Ois pitänyt olla just ton pykälän pikkusen ylempänä, että mä olisin voinut saa höppätettyä ne tolla. Sit se Legion.
Shepard, Commander. We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoined the network.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations. Shepard Commander, are you prepared to attack the heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The heretics have prepared a weapon that will rewrite all Geth to join. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics. We will provide coordinates.
Okay.
Normandy's stealth systems are necessary.
I won't let them brainwash your race, especially.
We will begin preparations.
No siinä on ton loyalty-tehtävä. On nyt vielä pakko käydä vilkaisemassa toi tali. Yksi pikku juttu. Ja sitten mennään loyalty-tehtävään. Eihän sillä on niinku mitään muuta.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're
Can you
doing.
do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Yep. Okay. Tappelee vaan noita Geth Heretics se vastaan. Taas muut vielä. Joo.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, ei muuta. Help Legion. Sinne vaan. Heretic Station, no niin. Ei niillä varmaan mitään uusia. Aina mä katson ne aseet uudestaan ja uudestaan, koska mä en tiedä, ne on sama tapa.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Ei Joker, anna olla nyt vaan.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
If this were an organic race, it might be an ethical problem. Geth aren't like organic life. Don't apply our morality to them.
That is logical.
You agree with that?
No two species are identical. All must be judged on their own merits. Treating every species like one's own is racist, even benign anthropomorphism. The minds of both forms of life can be shaped. Organics require time and effort. With synthetics, replacement of the data file is the only requirement.
Niin, noi näkymättömät pisteet, niin täällä on nää heretics. Niin niistä saa 1 pisteen tohon Massa 3 siihen loppujuttu, siihen yhteyteen.
Maybe we can sneak past them.
Ei saa osua.
We recommend preemptive strikes against Carlin routers.
Mut meidän on vähän niinku pakko. Vaan tukoonta.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
2 pistettä saa siitä, että Tali on sitä ei siinä oikeudenkäynnissä. Ne syytteet menee pois ja tää on 2 pistettä vissiin kanssa.
If that's the case, is rewriting the heretics that big a deal? They're like a rogue limb of your own body. Rewriting them would be like reattaching a severed arm.
To use your metaphor, they removed themselves from our body, took their perspective, their judgment.
You're worried that rewriting them would eliminate that unique perspective.
It would, implicitly.
That's a problem for you?
Not every judgment made by the heretics was as poor as their aiding sovereign. The virus changes the probability that a Geth will reach a given outcome. It will affect all judgments, not just those related to Reapers.
Let's keep moving.
Yes. We can assume control of any defensive turret. Assuming control. Overriding your target. Target contact.
Toi on ihan hyödyttyä. Ei osuttu. Noin. Siis just tämä. Toi ei tehonnut ihmisiä. Muuten käyttäisin kyllä sitä, mutta synteettisiin ei teho. On vähän pakko vissiin mennä Hetkinen! Ai niin toimista. Mä luin tuo ikkuna. Ei se. Lexi. Kuolla ihan tyhmiin syihin. Niin onneksi tässä Mass Effect 2 ja 3 niitä hemmetin sammakko tyyppejä niinku ne oli kyllä hemmetin rasittavia ne.
Executing pseudo command.
They should soften him up.
Niin, mä voin vaan ventata, että noi tykit ne ampuu puolesta. Ei tekevä nyt tää mitään. Heavy Weapon kudit on täynnä ilmeisesti. Sitten saa kredittejä vaan.
We've been spotted.
Threat neutralized.
No onpa nyt taas.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
15 kilometriä. Oliko se nyt toi? Mitä hel... No niinku... Tommissaan.
This might be useful.
Älkäs nyt sitä NPCt käverkön noista, kiitos. Niitten ei tarvi herätä yhtään sen aikaisemmin.
Target acquired.
Loppuun viimeksi niin vaikeeta oo. Kunhan vaan primeja ei hirveästi.
processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Jep, siinä on vissiin se konsoli on.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Acknowledged. Alert. Overriding your target.
Sähköt mennyt poikki, aha. Oho. Siellä vissiin vähän jo. Vastusta toi itse asiassa.
Overriding turret.
Flush you.
Assuming control. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
No.
Target. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Taking hit. Under fire.
Patahan nyt se ase.
Acknowledged.
Watch out,
Long-range target neutralized.
Itse asiassa taas oli.
Maneuvering. Automated flight weaponry.
They're all mine.
Up on instant status. Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
Tuhotaan ne, koska siitä saa sitten 2 pistettä siihen Mass Effect 3 juttuun.
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To worship the Reapers and attack organics?
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged. Collapsing antimatter-magnetic modeling mechanisms.
Niin, sotaaksia vettä.
Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Tai myrskyä ukkosta. Jaha, ja sit kiireellä muuten takas. 30 Rene. Täällä mä oon vaan huomannut, että vähän on nopeasti.
Target processed.
One down.
Oh, voi perse. Ketvain meidän puolella. Vähän aikaa ainakin. Siinä. Oho. Sittenkö tulee se viimeinen?
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Niin, joo, tässä on nää.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But they're still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Talizora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Tässä voi menettää ton loyalty, jos mä en saa näitä. Mä sain 30 Renegadea, niin miksi mä en saa tota, mutta no mä saan ton kuitenkin, niin ei saa.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Renegade olisi paljon parempi. No nyt kattoo, onko tää laitan sanottavaa. Ei ilmeisesti tullut vielä sitä katsiin, niin en mä tiedä missä vaiheessa se tulee.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to
En tiedä, mitä
recover.
siellä on puhuttu nyt, mutta...
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Tää on paljon pitempi kuin mä muistin, tää niinku noin pari tehtävää tolleen, mutta...
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you
Koita
don't
nyt
have to prove
jakso
anything to me.
että loppu.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a... wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know... You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Ei varmaan ole muuta sitten.
Have you got time to talk?
I've got some work to do, but I haven't forgotten what we talked about. Later, maybe?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Joo. Tuli vahingossa painettua liikaa tuota X-rämpyttää ja mä skippasin vahingossa sit sen, kun se räjähtää se Heretic Station ja tuolla meni muuten väärään mestaan. Piti mennä vielä Legionille puhumaan sitten sen systeemistä. Ja sitten varmaan onkin jo Reaper IFF testattu jo.
Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
Many heretics remain in isolated systems. It is not impossible for them to rebuild.
There's still a chance they could attack again?
The probability is low. If so, it would take many years.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Okay. I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Okay, sitten on. Siinä tarpeeksi. Sitten mennään nyt katsomaan, jos mä menen siihen karttaan. Niin.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Joo, nythän se tulloo.
IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Okei, nää lähtee nyt testaamaan sitä Reaper IFF, koko squad, kaikki aluksista melkeinpä.
I'm on my way. Joker, the ship is yours. Don't scratch the paint.
Nyt tulee sitten aika paha meininki. Ne lähti sinne koko skuori. Kuinkas pitkään loppu? Mä en ihan tarkkaan tiedä. Toivottavasti se nyt ei tuntia kestä. Tästä se lähtee kuitenkin. Kauas live on kestänyt, mä en muista monta mä aloin. Sieltä tulee kollektorialus nyt kuitenkin.
Oh shit. We're getting out of here.
Propulsion systems are disabled. I am detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me.
Pelaa nyt Jokerilla sitten, voi itse.
Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded.
Kollektoreita aluksessa.
God damn it.
Tää on ainoa kerta, kun pelataan tällä jollain muulla kuin Shepardilla ja tää on kyllä, mä en muista kun eka kertaa pelasin ja oli kyllä vähän pelottavakin kokemus, mutta koitetaan nyt mennä sitten. Kidnappaa kaikki täältä alukselta. Oho, Joker, joo.
Shit.
Ei paska. Shit.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker! This deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Mihin suuntaan täällä?
Shit!
Pääsitkö sä vähän nopeampaa juokse? Moro vaan speksi.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts. When we're just all organic batteries, guess who they'll blame?
This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
No niin, Jeff. Rauhoitus.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Jos mä menen väärään suuntaan tässä, niin ne tulee hakemaan. Mitä mä nyt tänne?
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection.
Sitten heitetään impostorkö menemään, vai? Ei pitänyt ton varmaan. Tähän pitää mennä.
Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control.
Ne meni kaikki muut kollektorit.
Purge is complete. No other life
Ne
forms
kidnappas
on board.
kaikki
Securing
poissa.
airlocks and cargo
Joo.
bay doors.
Kollektorit kidnappas kaikki. Täytyy mennä pelastaa.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Siis mun ei pakko mennä ihan heti pelastaa, mutta kyllä sen kannattavaa mennä mahdollisimman nopeasti pelastaa ne. Muuten ne kuolee kaikki. Mitä kauemmin mä odotan, niin sitä enemmän porukkaa kuolee.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How are you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I think it's time we bump up our trip to the Collector homeworld.
The IFF is clean and online. With Edie hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against Collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's all right.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
So all systems, including the IFF, are fully operational?
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the Collectors.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
Oi, oi. Nopea PRP. Pakko käydä vessassa. niin, ja tuu ihan kohta takaisin. No niin, päkki. Eli nyt vaan pelastaa sitten kaikki. Täällä on vaan nää. Käydään kattoo muuten tähän tuplavarmistus, että mulla on ihan varmasti kaikki. Tää on nyt kaikki mitä mä saan. Tossa on Tanix Cannon on tossa. Multicore Shieldin. Jos näitä ei oo, niin nää squadilaiset kyllä kuolee sitten. Heavy Ship Armory. Joo. Niin, squadin pitää olla kaikki lojaalia ja ihan tyhjä alus, kaikki on viety. Niin, täytyy olla lojaality ja sitten aluksen noi päivitykset kunnossa ja että Me selvitään tästä viimettestä.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need you to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
I noticed you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie has replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you two?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
You let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
Jep. Vielä puhuu nopea kaikille noille squadilaisille. Paitsi Jacobille ei niin jakso mennä enkä Mirandalle. Enkä mä nyt Mortille jakso. Sorry. Now, Garrus, Grant, Saeed, Tein, Samara. Unohtuuko jotain? Kasumi.
Shepard.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantiest commission because I didn't know what else to do.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I had no idea you'd plan to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
quiet around here. I miss the crew. I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yo.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic?
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where did you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars, and found they did not exist.
It sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed the arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult...
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner? Or with something else?
No data available. Shepard, Commander.
Ei täällä vaan.
Acknowledged.
Sitten mennään kärryksellä jutteleen. Tyhjä alus on niin hiljasta. Kaikki pois. Hyhy.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Aha.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
No, ei väkisin sitten. Noppi. Voi nyt pirkele. Ei meinaa niin kohtaa Saed. Grant.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Shepard. Itse asiassa mennään vaan tänne, joo. No onkohan tuolla Jackilla nyt yhtään mitään sitä sanottavaa?
Hey.
Talk to me, Jack.
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
I should go.
Whatever.
Yo, whatever.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that. I've been thinking about the last time we talked. I'm sorry. I was unprofessional, and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people, always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
Are you saying you could die if we were together?
It's always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few weeks. Or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
And if you weren't jeopardizing anything?
If it were just me? You risked your own life to save the colonists on Pharaohs 2 years ago. Nobody else could have saved them. I watched your face as Chief Williams died on Vermeer. I watched you stand strong against everything the galaxy threw at you. I've watched you for so long, and I never imagined you'd ever see past this.
Mun mielestä tää oli romanssi kyllä paras, mitä tässä on. Niin näistä romansseista.
Tally, if you're scared, I don't blame you. But I don't want anyone else. I want you. And I'll do whatever I have to make this work.
I wouldn't blame you if, but... Oh, thank you. You don't know what that... Thank you. Give me a little time. I'll do some research. Figure out how to make this work.
Do your research quickly, Miss Vast Normandy. Captain's orders.
Oh, right. Yes, definitely. Until then, I should, do something. Repairs for the mission.
Väärään suuntaan oikeesti. Mulla on niin huono suunta vasta tenkään noin.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Joker handled himself well. Should have come back here and got a real weapon. Still, did real well for a kid with glass bones. Pretty sure I'd be laid up in bed if I were him. Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. I should let you go. Talk more later, Kevin.
Jep. No, siinäpä taisi olla kaikki sitten, kellä rupatella. Kellä mä halusin jutella. Sitten vaan mennään siihen viimeiseen tehtävään. Mennään, let's kick some collector ass. Launch Suicide Mission. No niin. Tässäkin tehtävässä just on... Täytyy ottaa oikeat tyypit oikeaan paikkoihin, muuten kuolee.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
The Collectors took my people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
So, I've taken some antibiotics as well as some herbal supplements that should bolster my immune system. I was going to bring music, but I didn't know what you'd like. And I'm babbling like an idiot.
It's okay. Come here.
I just don't want to. I want this to work. I thought it over. I've minimized the risks, but I'm still nervous. People who just see the helmet can't see my expression, so I have to make it clear what I'm feeling.
Maski pois ja hommia vaan.
Shepard, I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
I'm not going alone. I've got some of the best working with me. If we stick together, we'll make it.
I knew we brought you back for a reason. I've never seen a better leader. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
I've got room on the Normandy if you're that eager to see it.
It's a tempting offer, but it's not my place. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
Tässä tehtävästä voi kuolla koko tiimi.
Approaching Omega-4 relay. Everyone stand by.
Let's make it happen.
Reaper IFF activated. Signal acknowledged.
Commander, drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting. Brace for deceleration. Oh, shit! Too close. Well, these must be all the ships that tried to make it through the Omega-4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
Siellä se base on, collector base.
Has to be the Collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
Sitten ne lähettää oman aluksensa kanssa. Joo, ja näitä vastaan kanssa täytyy sitä.
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
Taking evasive maneuvers. They're just pissing me off. Edie, take these bastards out.
As long as the new plating holds.
Kyllä se kestää.
You want another round? Come on, girl. Let's give it to him.
On engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Taas tosta pitkästä aikaa noita. No niin, tuuf nyt takas sieltä.
Are not designed to survive impact with debris that size, Jeff.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. I'm going in. Come on, find some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Reroute non-critical power. This is gonna hurt.
Kinetic barrier steady at 30%. No significant damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow. See if we can avoid any more attention.
I have detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
Hostile.
Lähde tuolla karkuun yhtään mihinkään. Wow.
It is fine.
We're about to clear the debris field.
Sieltä tulee sitten se kollektoralus.
There it is. The collector base.
Meillä on
See if you can find a place to land without drawing attention.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
show our new team. Fire the main gun.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Get in close and finish him off.
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride. Give him hell, girl.
Kosto elää.
Look out!
Mass effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All hands brace for impact.
Täytyy tehdä nämä tiimit, nämä on tärkeitä.
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop the collectors, but I plan to live to tell about it.
I'm glad you're in charge. What's next?
How long until the collectors find this landing zone?
I do not detect an internal security network. It is possible the collectors did not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors were hid like we were. They might not know we're alive.
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew, or any of the colonists, are still alive, the collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are two main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep the collectors off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
It's not a fortress. There's got to be something. Here, maybe we can send someone in through this ventilation shaft.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
I appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
No niin, ja sitten valitaan. Tech-ekspertti. Se voi olla Tali, Kasumi tai Legion. Mä otan Legionin.
Legion, you can hack through anything. I'm sending you into the shaft.
Acknowledged.
The rest of us will break into 2 teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the collector's attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Sinä ei johda yhtään.
Cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
Garrus, you're in charge of the second team.
Well, at least he knows what he's doing.
Once we're in, they're gonna throw everything they have at us. If we're weak, if we're slow, if we hesitate, we'll die. The Collectors attacked our ship. They took our crew, our friends. They think we're helpless. They're wrong. They started a war, but we're not here to finish it. We're here to make them regret. To show them and everyone else what happens when you go too far. No more running, and no more waiting. Let's hit them where they live.
Eli noi on nyt valittuna Fireteam Specialisti. Mä en voi siis valita niitä, otetaan tosta nyt. Kaikki on lojaaleja, joten se ei haittaa. Siis sillään. Kyllähän sitten ruveta menemään tätä. Eri tiimeissä.
Second team, are you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
Nothing can hurt me!
Garrus here. We're taking heavy fire, but we're moving forward.
Shepard, reinforcements coming towards us.
Ai niin on, no mä voin...
No,
totakin käyttää.
They're all mine.
Täytyy aktivoida nämä systeemit olla Legionille. 8 valot. Joo, harkittu selvä vaan mulle. Tää on uusi. Mutta mennä alas.
Assuming control.
The path is blocked again. You must locate another valve.
The forces of the universe bend to me. Ignore the fallen. Will no pain, Shepard.
Temperature rising to dangerous levels.
Onks mä just... Ootko aktivoinut sitä sanomaa? Sitten on vielä pari. Siitä sai viimeisen. Näissä kohtauksissa nää voi just kuolla joku.
We're in position. We need this door open now.
Ei-lojaali tyyppi niin kuolis.
The door has malfunctioned. Path locked.
Here they come! Fall back!
Suppressing fire! Don't let anyone through that door!
Nice work, Legion. I knew I could count on you.
Shepard, you need to see this.
Siellä on meidän Normandin jäsenet näissä. Vissiin, muistaakseni en